Welcome to the Arduino SpinBot Construction video series. In this video I'm going to show you how to attach the connector wires from our motor controller to our motors. So let's get started. You'll notice I have two red solid core 22 gauge wires with about 1/4 inch stripped off of one edge, and I've got two black wires and about 1/4 inch stripped off that edge as well. And I've got a pair of needle nose and a pair of wire strippers. So if we turn the motor assembly and base, you can see I have my motor connector pointing towards the two holes in the base. And I'm going to start by feeding one red wire and one black wire through the holes in the base. And the first wire I'm going to put in is the black wire. That's going to go in the slot that's closest to the base. And it helps if you grab the edge of the wire with some needle nose pliers. Just push it in there firmly. You see it goes right in. If it doesn't go in, you can use the end of a pocket screwdriver or micro screwdriver, flat edge, and just push it in that slot and wiggle it around a little bit just to loosen it up so that the wire will go in a little bit easier if you're having trouble getting that in. Then second, I'm going to put in our other wire. And there we go. And once that's in place, I'm just going to push those in firmly. And then bring that black wire to the hole slot closest to the hole and the red wire next to it. And I can just lay those over the top of those holes like that. And then I can snip them off. In preparation for stripping them. Now they're ready. I'm going to take about 1/4 inch off of the protective coating off the wire. And then I'm ready to attach them. Just loosen up the two screws. And if you find it easier to handle these wires sometimes with the needle nose, you can see them both firmly in place, and I'll tighten those up. Don't bear down too heavily on these screws, just snug so that you know the wires can't pull out. There we have it. We have the wires from our motor to our motor controller. So once again, you want to be sure that the black wire is closest to the base and the red wire is furthest from the base. I'm ready to route those wires to our motor control. Again, the black wire is in the same location as the first black wire, and we'll just snip those off. And we're going to strip about 1/4 inch off each one of those like we did on the other side. And again, using our needle nose pliers, we've already loosened up our screws. We can feed those into the appropriate connector. Red. Black, and then we can just once again tighten down our screws. And that's it. That's how we wire our motors to our motor controller.